Feminism has achieved major accomplishments for us, and we have benefited from them. Wage equity, equal opportunity, not to mention the having control over our own bodies is a feminist triumph, and we can't turn our noses up at that. But the revolution continues, and now for women to be able to make choices that reflect the realities of their lives is being seen as equally important as making a choice as to whether they want to express their need to work in the same manner that men express their need to work. So it's a broader form of, hopefully, a broader form of feminism, pardon the pun, that we're moving towards now.
Liberal feminism, which is the notion of equality of opportunity, really encouraged women to make it in a man's world. It wasn't about redefining or revaluing what things that were important to women, or redefining what the man's world was, or restructuring or retransforming that, but rather it was about competing with men and making it in a man's world.
We had an idea, and by we I mean women, the women who left domestic service in Exodus and went into the workforce, that we would find self-fulfillment there, that we would find a form of liberation and self-realization that was somehow better or different. And I think that many of us found that we were now in service to a different kind of master. We were in service to not a husband and children so much as to an employer and a corporation.
The hours that we put into housework, and this was something that astonished me when I began to do my research, the hours that we put into housework have not significantly changed over the past 60 years or so. And this is not just one survey, every survey agrees on this, and it is a simply staggering truth.
The concept of work is very much tied with the wage. And what happens, all that work that's done in the household is really not considered work. It's really seen as part of the duties of being a good wife and mother, or it's seen as a labor of love. If you're looking at the corporate agenda, it's much more in their interests to have women in the workforce earning lots of money, so that they can consume products.
What this is about is a correction in feminism, a turning around and making feminism more inclusive, so that women like me, women who are spending more time at home than they are out there in the work world, and who are devoting more time to traditional women's work, raising children, wiping dirty noses and that sort of thing, can still feel that they are working on self-realization, and that they are working on important social work for their community.